Hi guys, it's your boy FIFA Hopper here for yet another FIFA 15 Ultimate Team video. Today's video, the first of two uploads, I'm going to be doing a 120,000 coins. Although up here it says 150k, it's actually going to be about 120k Premier League squad builder. Now, starting in goal, we have David here. Now, when I go into his bio, it says games played 0. This is because when I am going through these players, it doesn't actually have any, I don't actually play with them, but when I'm doing the voiceover, which is a post-com, I have played with them, and I can tell you that his reflexes are, you can generally tell that they're 88 rated. You might not be able to see on the camera because it's not very good quality, but they are 88, 87 diving and 86 kicking. And kicking's not as important for me as a keeper, but the diving and reflexes are arguably the two most important, and he's very good. He's definitely worth about the 5k you're going to pay for him. So moving on to defence, let's change the league. So on the right centre back I have Distin. Now the main reason I have him, if we go to his attributes, is his 71 pace, 78 defending and 79 physical. This is very good, especially on a player that's only cost you about 900 coins. And I definitely recommend him for anyone that wants a cheap Premier League team or a French team. Yeah, as you can see, it says 0 games played, but he's definitely worth the 900 coins or so you definitely pay for him. Moving on to the centre, I have Koscielny, purely because I believe he's the best centre back in the league. Like this company, he costs about 70k on PlayStation. I've had him before and I didn't think he was worth the money. So in terms of the money, Koscielny's definitely the best, and I put him in the middle because he's got one of the best defending stats. If you compare his stats, he's better than in every situation except physical than Distin, and he's the quickest out by 3 centre backs. Moving on to the final centre back, you have Rocco. Depends on how you want to pronounce his name. Once again, it says 0 games played. I have played 3 or 4 games now with his team, and it's definitely worth the 125k you're going to pay for him. A good thing about Rocco's stats is they're all quite good for a defender. The 75 pace is key, along with his 82 physical, which you can definitely tell he has plus 80 physical in the game. I'm moving on to my CDMs. They're actually centre mids, but they still get 9 chemistry in this team, and that is Leroy Fer, who in my opinion is the cheap version of Yaya Toure. He's going to cost you less than 1,000 coins, as opposed to Toure he's going to cost you 300-400k, and I think he's almost as good, especially for the price you're paying. He's definitely worth the money. Yaya Toure is not, but I definitely would recommend anyone who wants a cheapish player that is a brute, an absolute rock in midfield. I definitely recommend Leroy Fer. And then his partner in defensive midfield is Paulinho from Tottenham, and he's another player that's got all stats above 73. The main ones that you're concerned about with a defensive position, in my opinion, are passing, defending and physical, of which he's got 80 defending for a centre mid, which is very high. You wouldn't really expect that. If you compare that to the centre backs, he's got more. His defending is better than Distin and Rojo, so he's probably arguably your second best defensive player. Moving on to the left mid. Now this is a strange choice for some people. I've gone with Ericsson purely because of the technical side, because you kind of need a technical player in your team, and I feel that the 8 of this formation, you don't really need really fast wingers. As long as you get fast strikers, the wingers tend to play the balls through to the strikers a bit more, which is why I've gone for a player that's got 83 passing and 83 dribbling as well as 81 pace. So the pace is still there, it's just not the same as my right mid, who is Kevin Morales, who has 88 pace, but maybe doesn't have as good passing to play it up to the strikers, but he does have very good dribbling. In fact, they both got 83 dribbling. Moving on to the cam position, this is a centre mid, and like the 2 CDMs, he's a player with very good all-round stats. If you look at him, his name is Aaron Ramsey. If you look at his stats, they're all above 70, which is ideal. He's got good dribbling, good passing, good shooting, which are the three main stats you want in a good cam. 80 dribbling, which means he can get past those CDMs, then play the ball through with his 79 passing, or he can take a shot. And I mean, here it says no games played, but I've actually played 3 or 4 games with this team, like I said, and I think he's got 5 or 6 goals as well as 2 or 3 assists. Now, the position that everyone wants to know the most about, I have got Daniel Sturridge, which some people know I packed the other day. He's going for about 20k on PlayStation at the moment, and I would definitely say he's worth the coins. The 89 pace and the 82 shooting is key to him doing well. He's one of the most hated players to play against on FIFA, and it's rightly so because he's a very good player. Although I do feel that his physical should be higher than 70, maybe 75. And going on to his partner in crime is in form Danny Welbeck. He's got great, very similar to Sturridge if you compare the stats. Just slightly slower, slightly worse shooting, but the rest of his stats are a lot better. And that's the end of the video. Peace.